Hello. Has your guys' lawn ever a struggle before? Like every year? During the spring, it looks great, but when the summer comes, it goes bad, including weeds, crabgrasses, isolated dry spots, droughts, and even more. Well, I'm here to explain to you guys where the types of grasses are in the United States and the best ways to maintain them. There are three regions in the grass world: the warm season, the cool season, and the transition zone grasses. I personally live in Illinois, which is mainly a cool season grass. And I work on a local golf course in my town in Illinois. And my boss has really gotten me into the agronomy part of of the golf course, and this is where I've gotten a lot of my information from. Now I will transition into talking about the cool season grasses. There are three main types of cool season grasses. There is a Kentucky bluegrass, bent grass, and a ryegrasses around the cool season. Now, why do you ask? These grasses that work well here is because one, these grasses uh, can't withstand as much heat, and two, the grasses during the winter are a lot healthier and not and put not under as much stress. Now, the best ways to maintain this grass is there's three ways. One, during the summer, you want to water at least three times a week in all of your lawn, covering all of your lawn. Two, you want to aerate during the fall, which allows the water in the spring to go down deeper in the roots and have a healthier grass. And three, you want to overseed to make sure all of that grass comes back great in the winter. Now I will transition into talking about the warm season grasses, which the warm season is, you guessed it, down south. So it comes from like Florida, Texas to about the middle of the United States. And in this region, there are four main grass types. We have Bermuda, a zoysia, a St. Augustine, and a bahi. And the reason why these types of grasses are here is because these grasses can withstand a lot more heat, and the grass roots actually go a deeper in the ground, which causes the grass to stay healthier and make sure the grass gets as much water as possible. Now, the best ways to maintain this grass is, again, you want to aerate and overseed, but except you don't want to do it in the fall. Typically, you want to do it between the months of May and like August, during the hottest parts of the year. And the reason being is because basically this is when the grass is under as much stress. So when you put the aeration holes in, uh, this will cause the water to get again deeper into the roots, because these roots go deeper typically, and this allows the grass to come back a lot healthier during the fall, when it's a little bit cooler, and it will grow really good. Now, the last zone I will be talking about is the transition zone, and the transition zone is the light green right here. It's like right in the middle of the United States, and in the transition zone is both warm season and cool season grasses, and the most popular the most popular there are typically fescues, a zoysia, a Bermuda, a Kentucky bluegrass, and all types of ryegrasses as well. Now, typically, you want to use your cool season grasses up in the northern region, and the warm season grasses in the southern region of the transition zone. But typically, it doesn't really matter that much. And the reason why these are there is because it's warm and cool there. So it's kind of a toss up of which kind of grass you want to use. And again, you You typically want to do the cool season grasses with the aeration and the overseeding in the fall. Up here again, typically that's where more of the cool season grasses are, and then the warm season grasses you want to be do between the months of May and August for the aeration and overseeding. But yeah, so that concludes my presentation. Again, there are three main grass types. I mean, three main regions of grass in the United States: the cool season, the transition zone, and the warm season grasses. And do just a little bit of research of what kinds are in your area as well. Thank you, and I hope you took out some more information from this speech.